Linda from Homestead by the Lake. So this morning I was getting some eggs done and I wanted to show you what I do. So the first thing you always do before you wash your eggs for the refrigerator is you fill up a bowl of water and you take your eggs and you test them. And how you test your eggs is I have a whole basket here on the counter waiting to be washed and put in the fridge. So to make sure that your egg is good and it's not old, is you put it in the water. If it doesn't turn up or float, you know you have a good egg. So we are testing these and I'm going to get them washed and put in the fridge. That one's just in the way. There we go. So there's my first batch. So I'm going to go ahead and wash those. And all you do, let me take you along, is you turn on your cold water. You want to use cold water. You don't want to use any soap. And I just have a little scrubby. And you just scrub the exterior of your shell. Make sure you get all the sides. And that's it. You've got a washed egg. And when you wash your eggs from your girls, that's when you have to put them in the fridge. Look at the beautiful eggs for my girls. Can you see? Can you see it? Isn't it beautiful? And then the eggs that are used, I save the shells. And I'm going to get those ready for the girls as well. So I'll show you that too. Oh, so if your egg floats for any reason, then the egg's not good. It's too old. If your egg starts to stand up but still at the bottom of the bowl, it's a little old, still good, but use it next. Especially if you have girls that are laying in spots that you're finding and you're not really sure how old your eggs are, this is a good test. So, and excuse my kitchen, I was washing dishes this morning. So just keep rubbing. Get the shells all nice and clean. Basically you're rubbing off the bloom that is on the eggs, which allows you to keep your eggs at room temperature and not in the fridge. That bloom coverage protects the egg inside. Look at all these beautiful eggs. My girls are doing so good. I'm still getting 4 or 5 a day, which is good, and now it's January. You're happy girls. All right, I'm going to put my next batch in. Make sure they stay at the bottom. There's no floating. All of these eggs are nice and fresh, and this is the way that you can tell. Could you see that? I'll tell you, I am so happy with this decision to get chickens. I'm really happy with it. I love my girls. My girls are super spoiled. Super spoiled. But they eat so well. They give me a lot of comfort, you know. I just love them. Oh my goodness. The first time we had an egg, I couldn't find one of the girls. I was in a panic. I was like, where's my girl? Who did the, I was so afraid that one of the hawks or something had gotten her, and I couldn't find her. Guess where she was? She was in the nesting box in the corner of the coop, and I didn't see her. And she was in there laying her first egg. Oh, it's so exciting. And when we first brought those girls home, oh my goodness, they were the cutest little things, let me tell you. Cutie, cutie, cutie. They grow so fast though. It's kind of crazy how fast the chickens grow. And by what, 20 something weeks, 23 weeks or so, give or take, they start laying their eggs. Yeah. And they eat really well. So the eggs are just delicious. And the color is beautiful. I mean, it's so bright orange. These are beautiful. Man, look at those perfect eggs. Perfect eggs. I'm such a proud mama. I have a lot to be thankful for. All right, the water is really cold because this morning it was like 30 degrees out. My hands are frozen. Oh, that was something on the egg and I just broke a peel. Huh, all right. That one I'm gonna have to break up. Whoops, I didn't test those yet, sorry. I have one over there. Perfect. So all the eggs that have been on my counter are good eggs, still very fresh. They're all laying flat. And then I have these in this bucket that were from yesterday, so we know they should be good. Yep. I have one girl, and I'm not sure who it is, but look at how pointy the tips of the eggs are. Can you see that? They're pointy. I'm not sure which girl's doing that. I would really like to know which eggs are which girls, but you'd have to be out there just watching and waiting till somebody goes in. Maybe on a summer day I'll be able to do that. Sit outside and just watch the girls, see who goes in, see who goes out. See which eggs are which. All right, look at that. We will get these all clean for the next batch. Wash your hands really good, especially whenever you're touching your eggs with the bloom on them. That's bacteria. So make sure you're washing your hands really well. Oh, my hands are frozen. There we are. Can you see all my eggs? Look at them. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3. 22 eggs. There's 22 eggs there. I'm so thankful. Let me bring you closer. Look at those. Are they not gorgeous? Okay, so now I'm going in here. I have the shells that we have used. So what you do with shells is, I'm going to bring you over here now. Because when the girls are laying eggs, it's important that they have calcium. So you want to either give them, extra calcium in their feed. What's the temperature? Bake 220 on your oven. I'm going to line a parchment paper on my pan. And then all you're going to do is spread out your eggs. You want your shells to cook for 20 minutes at 225. And that will take care of any bacteria that's possibly still on the shells. And then you just crunch these up into into little tiny pieces, and you add it to the girls' feed. What I like to do is I actually, I have a little feeding thing outside that I will put some shells in it and then add some treat in it. And that way I know for sure they're getting some extra calcium because they're eating it from the treat. And this is it. This is all you do. Oh, I'm going to get that one that I broke cleaning it. This one on here. Okay, that's it. We're going to put this in the oven at 225 for 20 minutes. And then afterwards, I'm just going to crunch it all up and put it in a container, and the girls get treats with them. And that way they get their calcium. All right, the timer went off for our eggs in the oven, our egg shells. There we go. They are still sizzling, and this has baked off all of the bacteria in the eggs, if there's any, or on the egg shells. And then I'm going to squish that up into little pieces and put it in a container for the girls, and they get fed their egg. It's such a great use for your egg shells to give your girls the calcium that they need when they are laying eggs. Do you know, like a bag, like a 5-pound bag of the oyster shells that you can get in the stores? It's like $26. Why throw out your eggshells when your girls can benefit from them? My eggshells have cooled. So now all I'm going to do is grab a baggie, throw them all in here. And start squishing. That's all you have to do. I'm sure you can also do this like in a little blender, but it's not necessary. Dirty your blender? No need. So, squish, squish, squish. And now I have a good amount of calcium for the girls because they're still laying their eggs. And what I will do is they'll get a treat. And also in the treat is going to be some of these shells, so they can get the calcium that they need for strong shells. I'm sure there's probably a happy medium on how much calcium to add to their diet when they're laying eggs, because I'm sure if they get too much calcium, your eggs might just get too hard. I don't really know. Tell me in the comments if you know. But I'm sure if they don't get enough calcium in their diet, they could get egg bound. That I know. And that is like one of the worst things. I am so afraid. I don't want my girls to get egg bound. I know about it. Hopefully I never have to help one of the girls. And I certainly don't want to lose one of my girls. I would not be okay. No way. See? Look. See that? Nice small pieces. Just keep breaking them up. How much do I give them daily? I would say maybe a few tablespoons. That's it. That's all I do. Let me know if that's not enough or too much. But so far, things have been really good. The shells have been really good. And the girls are fine. So there we go. Now we have calcium. About how much I give the girls. That's definitely not a couple tablespoons. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe a teaspoon, half a teaspoon. And then I'm just gonna add to that some treats. And that way I know that they get their calcium. Good job, girls. Hi, Clarabelle. Sunny. Hi, baby. Pearl, come have some. Come on, Pearl. Pearl's not coming over. Oh, good job, girls. Of course, they like the treat better than the calcium shells, but they will continue to eat on them today. So I'm gonna show you what a gorgeous egg the girls lay. Throw a little bit of butter in the pan. Just so it doesn't stick, and we're gonna have a dippy egg. Ready? Oh, look at how beautiful. Hold on, gotta wash my hands. Our girl's egg. Look at how gorgeous that is. So proud of them. So much for watching my video today. I hope you had fun, because I did. Oh, but don't poke yourself with your knife.